Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Hasan Piker has finally been banned. Twitch is healing. Everything's gonna be okay. It's all gonna be okay. Nah, that's just a lie. It's not okay. Twitch is not gonna do okay. They're at an all-time low when it comes to ad revenue, bro. It's over, bros. It's over. So, why is Hasan Piker banned? Well, I guess Twitch finally decided to grow a pair of balls and just decide to ban him after he showed the manifesto of the DC shooter. So they finally banned him for like a day. Though ironically, it's on a day where Hasan Piker usually takes a break. So is it even really a ban? No, it's not ban. It's utter BS. Why? Well, let's be really frank. I think it's a very well-known secret. Everyone knows it that Twitch has selective prejudices on certain streamers and a selective bias on others. I.e., the CEO has said himself that he's a big fan of Hassan. So that's already like a red flag because all that tells me is that okay, this guy's going to get preferential treatment, and if he does break rules, they're not going to be as harsh on him as a rule breaker. Yet, for other people who have minor infractions, are literally wiped off the face of the earth. And on top of that, on top of all this crap, is the falling of ad revenue. People have noticed, streamers have noticed, even Asmongold has mentioned this on one of his streams that, oh yeah, ad revenue is going down. It's no longer profitable to run ads. Like you don't make money. You don't make as much money as you did anymore. And it's not even like what is it? Some people say was it June or January where it's like a low period. Well, we're past that low period. It's been past that low period of ad revenue. It's no longer profitable. It's not a profitable model to use these advertisements at all. Hence, I just don't think Twitch is not going to have a good time. I think Twitch. I mean, Twitch already had a pseudo adpocalypse with essentially Hasan Piker and the rest of the uh, the garbage of his ilk, um, who were essentially just promoting just blatant like uh, racist stuff, just blatant racism on like one of their streams with like all the other like bread tube or whatever you would call it, all the political streamers. It's just coming down because the it's not a wise idea to say essentially like blatantly anti-Semitic stuff. I wouldn't recommend that if you want to have a platform of any scale on a mainstream platform. You can certainly find other platforms that'll take you, but not Twitch. Twitch is not gonna let that slide, even if you are their top guy. So you have the anti-Semitic remarks that did spur the adpocalypse like a year ago in 2024. Yeah, it's no longer profitable. No longer profitable. Advertisers are leaving. Not a lot of people are wanting to spend the time trying to play these ads because people don't really watch these ads. Like no one really watches these ads, especially like 3-minute ad breaks. No. And besides, I think the effectiveness of ads just overall are just not effective. Like I haven't felt the need to buy something because of an advertisement. Hell, I've forgotten like most of the advertisements that I've been approached with on YouTube or Twitch or Twitter. Like all these ads that I keep getting. No, it just doesn't work like that anymore. Like no one's convinced by an advertisement anymore because most of them are just lies. Most advertisements are lies. The only time I would think an advertisement would work would be Either you're an old elderly person or you're a baby, like a literal baby, like a kid who believes whatever everything that they see and hear. Other than that, if you're like a grown adult, it just doesn't work. Hence why people just don't click on the ads. People don't give a damn about ads. It's just not profitable. It's not something that you would want to bother with. And on top of that, on top of the advertisements, I think it's finally come to a head that Twitch has been kicking down the road, a can that they've been kicking down the road, and it's finally come to a head with all like the titty streamers, pretty much. That's what they are, the cam girls. Like, they should have gotten their adpocalypse years ago. That's what should have happened. But now they're finally, I think Twitter, not Twitch, not Twitter, is finally experiencing all the BS that YouTube already had like ages ago. YouTube's got its own problems, but it's far better, way better off than Twitch, who's been trying to kick the can down the road and not have to deal with all of its problems, such as selective enforcement of rules is a big one. That's a really big one. That's caused nothing but headaches for everyone involved who does streaming or is just involved in Twitch whatsoever. That's a can that they've been kicking down the road for a very long time. And the cam girls, oh my god, the cam girls are still around. They still do their thing. And they're not punished. Yeah, the selective enforcement of the rules. And hell, even like one streamer got booted off of the stream for essentially like saying that someone was fat. What's his name? Tectone. That's his name, Tectone. He got booted off for calling a different streamer fat. But that streamer that he was insulting has also made anti-Semitic remarks and racist remarks and insulting like veterans deserve to get PTSD. Like how does that function? How's that round out? It doesn't. It really doesn't. And everyone is seeing the BS, the bullshit. Like the selective enforcement of rules is so bad. And it's going to get worse. Either you start banning everyone who breaks a rule or you ban no one. Like this cannot continue. Because trust me, advertisers are going to start seeing more and more because advertisers are kind of a little bit wary about like, oh, our advertisement got shown on a Hasan Piker video where he's talking to a Houthi terrorist. Holy shit, that's crazy. Like even then, it's like, how can you defend that? What is there to defend when you're talking to a terrorist? A literal pirate. Like a literal terroristic pirate that kills people. Yeah, you can't really defend that. It's just not a defensible position. And as they keep kicking this can down the road, well, bro, Twitch is going to collapse. Twitch is literally going to fall over and die. It cannot stand and it cannot continue, my guy. And I think the only way to fix it, fundamentally, is that you just gotta be consistent on the enforcement of rules. Stop this BS. Have clear, concise rules that everyone can follow. But no, the problem is they don't want to do that because they want to be sneaky. Twitch wants to be sneaky and not have a clear set of rules that everyone can follow, because you can't just be arbitrary and just ban everyone you dislike and keep the people around that you do like. If you do have a strict set of rules, it's far harder to arbitrarily ban someone that you don't like. So, hence why they keep it very obscure and arbitrary. But, man, it cannot continue. Twitch will have to make a choice of, look, man, you can't be saying this shit no more. Like, you can't be saying that one race is better than the other. Like, and you can't just be saying, oh yeah, talking to terrorists and actively supporting them. Like, it's one thing to be journalistic, but it's a whole nother thing to be an active support of a terrorist organization. that's not gonna work out, bro. Not gonna function. You can't do that. It's not sustainable. All right. Thank you for listening. Like and subscribe. See you later.